What's up guys, Matty here. We all know and love Antares Autotune and we've all been using it for years. However, they recently released the Antares Autotune Unlimited bundle. When I first heard this, I wondered why would they release a bundle? For me and many others, it seems like there's already too many Autotunes to begin with. But once I did a deep dive into what was included in the Antares Autotune Unlimited bundle, I realized there was a lot more than just a few Autotunes in this package. So in today's video, I'm going to walk you through a bunch of the different plugins that's included in the Unlimited bundle and show you how you can use them in a mix. But wait, there's more. I've teamed up with Antares to do a giveaway for this video. All you got to do is click the link below to sign up for the giveaway. The first place winner will get 3 years of Autotune Unlimited. Second place will get 2 years, and the third place will get 1 year. So make sure to sign up for the contest, and let's get into the video. All right guys, so here's the song we'll be working on today. It's called Heavyweights by my buddy Trip Carter. You can check out his music in the link below. I'm gonna play it just for you and then I'll start showing you some of the different plugins that we can use to enhance this mix and really bring it to life.
Things get too hard for me and I can't be strong for me. Tell me come through just to renew before I lose it. Goddamn, so in the street. It's rough and I can barely.
So you get the idea. That's pretty much dry, except with a little bit of a room reverb here that I have on Ascend. And then, of course, Autotune Pro. So this was used on the original tracking of the song. And, you know, Trip, like a lot of other artists, like Autotune on their vocals, even though Trip can sing great. It's become a sound. It's an iconic sound of modern day recording. So we used a low male setting in B minor, and it's basically just set up pretty simple. I didn't do anything in the advanced section. Retune speed 26, and then I used a flex tune so it didn't sound too Auto-Tune-y, if that's a word. I think it probably is at this point in the dictionary. And then just a little bit of humanize just to make it sound a little more natural. So there's the classic Autotune Pro, but we dig deeper with some of the other stuff. So all my lead vocals are going to this lead vocal bus. So first I just have a Pro Q on, just cutting out some of the low rumble that Trip had in his studio. Now, one of the really cool plugins, and this is one of the first ones we're gonna go over, is the mic mod. And this has been around for a while. They've put a new face on it, but it is really cool what it can do, and it can definitely bring the sound to a next level. You can see you put your source mic here, and then the mic you wanna model here. So Trip uses a Neumann TLM 103. And then we're going to make it sound more like a Sony C800G, right? Now let me take this tube saturation off, which can add some more character to the vocal, and just let you guys hear the vocal with and without the mic modeling.
It's rough and I can barely hold myself up. You're the antidote. Fix my mental for a little, getting physical. It's a heavy head I carry, no lie.
So you can tell it's very subtle, but it does add a little more top end and presence, which a Sony C800 naturally does. So they are right. And you can choose from different mics. Like this one sounded pretty good too. The manly the manly reference for mic. So check this one out.
It's rough and I can barely hold myself up. You're the antidote. Fix my mental for a little, getting physical. It's a heavy head I carry, no lie.
So a little bit different sound. And then what I like to do is turn up the tube saturation a bit, and this gives it a little bit more. So let's hear it with and without the tube saturation.
It's rough and I can barely hold myself up. You're the antidote. Fix my mental for a little, getting physical. It's a heavy head I carry, no lie.
So this sounds a little bit more pop, which is, you know, the Sony C100 is very well known for doing pop records. And so it definitely adds a little bit of that characteristic. Next is Punch. Now Punch is just a really simple compressor basically, and all you have to do is turn up the impact and it pulls your vocal together a bit, gives it that punch. Now this could be a great plugin if you're a new producer and don't want to deal with like the you know, attack and release and all that. It kind of reminds me a little bit of RVox and the simplicity of it. So let's turn this on, and this should pull our vocal together a bit more and bring it up a bit.
It's rough and I can barely hold myself up. You're the antidote. Fix my mental for a little, getting physical. It's a heavy head I carry, no lie.
So that added something to it. And then watch, once we turn all these off, you're gonna hear a pretty big difference. And then lastly, this is just, this is called Sybli, and this is a de-esser, and it's pretty simple. Got the threshold really lightly, and you'll see it come down, and then you just pick the high pass frequency from where you want it to start de-essing from. You can adjust the compression, attack, release. We're gonna keep that all pretty simple, and just catch the S's that are coming through.
It's rough and I can barely hold myself up, you're the antidote. Fix my mental for a little, getting physical.
So that's with everything. Now let's bypass everything so you guys can hear what this is all doing as a chain.
It's rough and I can barely hold myself up, you're the antidote. Fix my mental for a little, getting physical. It's a heavy head I carry, no lie.
So you can hear the vocal comes up forward, gets a little bit more presence, some high end from the mic model. So just with these 3 plugins here, you can really make your vocal sound a bit more professional, and just maybe add some EQ after it or something like that. So that's one thing that I was not aware of, that all these plugins come with unlimited. So next, let's get a little more creative. Now this is our verse, and all these vocals are going through the same lead vocal bus. I do this a lot just to keep the levels the same. For some songs I'll switch, but for this one we're just using one bus for all the lead vocals. And then it goes into this pre-chorus. Now this is another plugin that's included, and this is called Duo, and it does exactly what you might think it does, is make a double sound. So let's bring the double down and let's just listen to it. I'll start playing it just as with the original here, and you can see it's panned in the center. You can pan these any way you want. And then we'll start bringing up the double, make a doubling in effect with this vocal to kind of lift the song up, because we're going into the pre-chorus now, right? So let's check it out.
Damn. So when it's rough and I can barely hold myself up, you're the antidote. Fix my mental for a little, getting physical. It's a heavy head I carry, no lie. Damn. So when it's rough and I can barely hold myself up, you're the antidote. Fix my mental for a little, getting physical. It's a heavy head I carry, no lie.
So that adds a little more dimension to this vocal, and we can make it subtle, because sometimes these doubling and as we get into the harmony engine can sound really weird, but when you blend it into the song, it can give your song a lot more life and make it actually sound doubled without having to do it. So let's check it out with and without.
Damn. So when it's rough and I can barely hold myself up, you're the antidote. Fix my mental for a little, getting physical. It's a heavy head I carry, no lie.
So let's hear this going from the verse to the pre, just with the new doubler on there.
Just to renew before I lose it. Goddamn. So when it's rough and I can barely hold myself up, you're the antidote. Fix my mental for a little, getting physical. It's a heavy head I carry, no lie.
Okay, cool. So now we get into the chorus, which is where you can really have a lot of fun with some of these plugins. So in the chorus, what I've done is I have our main chorus vocal here, and then I just duplicated it. And then I have 3 different plugins that are included in the bundle that we can check out, and you can get different sounds out of different things. So what this is all going to be doing is mostly giving us a bigger chorus, right? Because right now we just have the single chorus vocal. I'll play it for a quick second so you can hear it.
So sometimes I put my weight all on you. I can't bear it by myself.
So you get the idea. So now they have choir, right? And you can do up to 32 voice choir, 4, 8, 32 gets pretty crazy, but I have it on there just so you can really hear how big it can get. And then you can, change the vibrato, the pitch, and the timing, which I've already kind of adjusted. And then you have this stereo spread to make it sound bigger. So check it out with.
So sometimes I put my weight all on you. I can't bear it by myself. I put my weight all on you, and you hold it for me. You know it's shorty. I put my weight on you.
So that's a great plugin for giving your chorus a little bit bigger if you tuck it well. What I like to use even more on choruses, and I do this quite a bit, is the harmony engine. And I have the setting I use already set up for you, just so you guys don't have to see me tweak things for 5 minutes. I mute everything except 2 channels, and I both put them up an octave, right? So 8V, 8V. Then you have your skit key in here from Auto-Tune. And I'm just gonna play it and then we'll blend it in. So it's really just gonna be a super pitchy vocal. Let me actually play it for you so you can hear it.
So sometimes I put my weight all on you.
Sounds super spaced out. But once you hear this in the mix, you're gonna be like, wow. So let's check it out.
Carry no lie. So sometimes I put my weight all on you. I can't bear it by myself. I put my weight all on you. And you hold it for me. You know it's shorty.
So now, do you hear it coming in? And it just makes this thing sound like you really did a harmony. The harmony engine is super powerful, guys. You can do a lot with it. Let's play it one more time.
So sometimes I put my weight all on you. I can't bear it by myself. I put my weight all on you.
So that's with it and then without it. Watch.
I put my weight all on you.
Without it and with it.
I put my weight all on you.
So that's pretty cool. And then lastly, the last plugin we'll go over, and there's quite a few more with the vocoder, which I did a video recently on that you guys can check out. And there's also the new one, which is Splice, which is like a vocal chopping. So there's more coming, and they already have quite a few, which is, you know, makes it a pretty decent value. So this is Auto-Tune FX. Now, this one's really cool. And what it does is actually brings in a bunch of the different plugins they already have, like Duet and the pitch and throat stuff, and distortion and vocoder, all into one effects plugin. And this thing you can really use on a bunch of stuff. So let's go through this. As you can see, I use this quite a bit. I already have a bunch of presets that I like. So here's like a BG double. So let's add this one and see what this does for us.
So sometimes I put my weight all on you. I can't bear it by myself. I put my weight all on you.
So you could use that for a bunch of stuff. Then you have a clean double, which is what it is, cleaner.
So sometimes I put my weight all on you. I can't bear it by myself.
So that's a little bit like what Duo does. So some of these kind of overlap, right? But I kind of like this sometimes better because it already has like the tube amp in it and some other stuff. It gives it a little more of a different sound than just doing the double. This next one I use a lot. It's called Distorted Double. Same idea.
So sometimes I put my weight all on you. I can't bear it by myself.
So that one works really well for like lo-fi stuff or rock stuff. And then some really far out ones like Flangy Vox.
So sometimes I put my weight all on you. I can't bear it by myself.
And then a kind of a classic slapback, which you could use just as an effect.
So sometimes I put my weight all on you. I can't bear it by myself. I put my weight all on you. And you hold it for me. You know it's shorty.
And as you guys can probably see, I put wavy there at the end. All right, guys, so hopefully from watching this video, you got some ideas on how you can use the Unlimited Bundle in all your mixes. Quite a few things they have, especially great for vocals, you know, the harmony engine, the splice, the vocoder, and then all the other effects they have, you know, with the Duo and the punch and the Sybli. Lots of stuff to explore. So make sure you check it out if you get a chance. Let me know which plugin you like the most in the Auto-Tune Unlimited Bundle. If you need your songs mixed and mastered, hit me up at mixandmastermysong.com. You can also get my presets and courses there too. Talk to you soon.